Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty. Eyes on the horizon. All right, here's the plan. Hit me.
Oh! Oh, you brute! God! God! Help!
Hey, what's going on in there?
Ahoy! Quick, hit that lever.
Riot, boys! Give 'em hell!
Grab your gear and let's pay the block warden a visit. We'll need his keys. Damn! The keys are ruined. That was some serious firepower. Just what kind of powder is this? Hey, help me grab some of this stuff. Oh, one more thing. Well, that's better. I felt naked without these. Let's move. Maybe we can blow the lock. Sprinkle some of that powder on it. Now for a little spark. You may want to take a step back. Woo! That stuff packs a punch. Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out. Smells like a freebooter's hammock. Something touched my leg. Wait, no, it was just my other leg. We're good.
You! Stop right there!
Yeah, I'm officially done with this. Come on, our ride should be waiting for us just up the beach.
Target something first.
Flynn, over here!
There she is. Let's
What
hop in.
is going on in there? It sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about. But I think we finally have some real dirt on Ashvane. A new gunpowder. Like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, and I rescued the target, of course. Crime buddy, Talia, crime buddy.
Wait, I recognize you. You arrived with Jaina Proudmoore. You're the Alliance emissary.
Alliance emissary? Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
You're lucky he's paying you at all. Now row. Here we are, Borealis Harbour. Aside from Proudmoore Keep, it's the most heavily guarded part of the city, and the only place most visitors ever get to see. Looks like another Alliance ship has already docked. Hopefully they got a warmer welcome than Jaina did.
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old man.
I've trained my whole life for this. Don't worry about the prison break. Here in the market, you're just another traveler. Now let's get you settled in. This ferry connects to stations all along
Fancy
the
a
Sound's
cuppa?
interior coast. You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master. That won't be a problem. The counting house is under heavy guard, day and night. Feel free to store your valuables here. The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth.
So,
There are many
fancy
taverns,
some bits and
but
bobs?
this one's my favourite. I
Stop
spend a lot of
by
time in here,
anytime.
pestering travelers to tell me their stories. Especially folks from the Eastern Kingdoms.
no bodge goods here, mate. Travel safely now. Finest wares and cool tirage right here. Appreciate your patronage.
Can I help you? Alrighty then.
Ah, there's my girl. You must be restless being cooped up here all
Good
day.
day,
Believe
Tia.
me, I know the feeling. We'll fly soon, all right? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling.
Smooth sailing. Need assistance?
Together we can unify Clotilus. For Coltyrus. You'll feel at home here in no time. Now, let's check in with Cyrus.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane. Do you serve Lady Ashvane? Is that Lady Ashvane's crest upon your shield?
No, sir.
No. You serve Coltyrus. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass. We shall parley in my office.
Aye, sir. Let them through.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority. Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir. What's the situation? We can do this.
Something to report? Honor guide you.
Catherine Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War? Tough to keep them all straight. An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kultiris still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that has spread throughout our kingdom. The land I love is falling apart, so I'm asking for your help. Kultiris needs the Alliance just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore the same truth that I learned at great cost. In unity, there is strength.
I've always dreamed of adventure. Farewell, friend.
Good day to you. Keep your powder dry.
I've seen enough war for the both of us. Fair winds and following seas. Never let 'em see you sweat.
Well met. Stay on course. Sir, the situation report is ready.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Sir, the situation report is ready.
Excellent.
Orgilneus.
Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
How can I help? Serve with honor. Kultiris is made up of several major houses. They were unified under Balin Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Theramore. Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place, commanding both the military and the guard. Despite our efforts to maintain order, Kultiris has seen an increase in crime, corruption, and piracy. People are losing faith in the Proudmoore Admiralty. To the west lies Justvar, a mountainous region providing most of the kingdom's ore, and some of our toughest warriors. House Waycrest has been a loyal supporter of Proudmoore's rule for centuries, but their recent absence from council meetings has given rise to troubling rumors. In Stormsong Valley, to the north, the Tide Sages of House Stormsong craft and bless the ships of our legendary fleet. But nobody's heard from the fleet in months. The Tide Sages have withdrawn into their cloisters and seem uninterested in finding our missing ships. We must unite the houses beneath the Proudmoore banner and locate the missing fleet. Otherwise, Kultiris could fall apart before this war even begins. Finally, some action. Come back with stories. What's the situation? Duty calls. I've trained my whole life for this.
Be careful out there, Talia. I don't trust those hooded sages one bit.
I'll be fine, Cyrus. I can protect myself. Besides, I have the Alliance emissary by my side. Normally, I'd offer you a ride on Galeheart, but the Tide Sages only allow visitors by boat. Most people here look to the sea for guidance, the same way others look to the light. But the Tide Sages, they've got a much deeper connection with the water. They're a little mysterious, but they're important to Kultiris. They help bring fish to the nets here, and rain to the fields in the valley.
The Horde will fall. By the might of the Alliance, our enemies see only defeat.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
Good day to you. Safe passage to you.
I wish you could see the fleet. I think even someone as well-traveled as you would be impressed. Our largest ships always carry a tide sage to navigate through storms, withstand heavy seas, and put wind in their sails. Now, nobody seems to know why the fleet still hasn't returned home. People say the tide sages have lost their magic, but I think they're just vying for power, like Ashvane. One way or another, we need the tide sages' help, now more than ever. Not just to bring the fleet home, but to make Kultiras whole again, or cure the infection, as Cyrus likes to say. Together we can unify Kultiras. You know, someone around here has to know something. You can't just lose a whole fleet. You there! Who's in charge here?
We can ensure the safe passage of your vessel, for a price. Tides welcome you. Storm Song will be pure once more.
You are nearly as insufferable as Brother Alan. So, we'll take that as a no then.
Bear your souls to the tides. Their whispers provide truth.
I don't have a target.
I welcome those who honor the sea. May the sea carry you swiftly.
Why don't you pester Alan if you're here to waste your time?
Be that way. We just might.
Double your efforts, fools, before we lose control!
Tides welcome you.
May be gone to the archives with that fool Elen, lest I use you to stabilize the rift.
Well met. I don't like the looks of this. Let's get out of here. The Tide Sages have some of the most complete libraries in the world. I bet we'll find our archivist there.
Do not delay. Lord Stormsong needs these charts at the Shrine of the Storm at once.
We must overcome this peril.
Follow me. Eyes down.
Outsiders are forbidden in the archives, brother.
Back to your work. They're with me. Bar all visitors, I have guests.
Yes, brother.
This way. You have no idea of the danger you are in here.
What do you mean, danger?
The fleet is not lost. It is being held prisoner in an unnatural storm.
Heretic! You will not interfere! Heretic! You will not interfere!
Are you all right? I should have known better than to think Wade above the shadow that has taken House Stormsong. Our people follow a dark path, but there are those among us who have sown the seeds of resistance. Find Brother Pike in Benedum. Give him this pendant. Our work is just beginning, and he will need your help. Now leave while
Finally,
you still can.
some action.
The others have surely caught on to your efforts.
We can do the thank you for your help. We won't forget it. I'll call Galeheart over. There's a perch on the eastern dock where she can meet us. I'm afraid Kultiras won't be much help to the Alliance until the fleet is home again. We'll need to bring House Stormsong back into the fold first. They control the Tide Sages, and the Tide Sages the fleet. Lord Stormsong rules the house and basically the entire valley. It sounds like he's the key to all this, but he hasn't been to Borealis in months. We'll start our search in Brenedum. If nothing else, hopefully we can find this Brother Pike there. What's going on down there? Galeheart, take us in. How can I help? I'll try to figure out why the road is closed. See if you can convince the soldiers to clear out.
Sod off, Louse. All who oppose us will perish. Sod off, louse.
Ahoy!
Get out of my face.
Good day to you. This valley is ours, bilge rat. This valley is ours, bilge rat.
I've had enough of you anyway. Easy on you. Get out of my face. Start off, louse. Get out of my
Pack up,
face.
you worthless swabs. We have bigger fish to fry.
I've always dreamed of adventure. This pass is the only land route into the valley. House Stormsong is up to something. Isn't the valley majestic? No wonder so many people settle down here. Brennadum is the largest trade hub in Kultiris, outside of Boralis. We need to find Brother Pike right away. Hopefully he can help us bring the fleet home. All of Kultiris is exposed without it. It's only a matter of time before we're attacked. Brennadum is just ahead. Come on.
Stormsong will endure. Remember the Storm Song.
Every hand helps. We will reclaim what's ours.
The militia hasn't been on patrol in days!
Well
Too
met.
busy taking our harvest for the soldiers. Once you get their attention,
We
I'll get
demand
them out of here.
answers, Pike!
Come, stop, browse. Well, I have just the thing, Wanderer. Beware of Yeti.
Stop! I just want my family to be
Nearly
safe
feels
again.
for a friend of the Grumble, like you. Farewell, friend of the Grumble.
We must overcome this peril.
Citizens, disperse at once.
Ah, yeah! You'll surely save us!
What's going on here, brother?
I wish I knew. You have need of me? Mariner Strand is a short ride from here. Come.
And what will we find there, exactly?
One of my brothers. And answers, I hope. How Stormsong changed when the fleet failed to return.
Do you know where the fleet is?
When I search the water's surface, I encounter a dark storm that clouds my vision. Lord Stormsong now forbids such rituals. He focuses instead on building new ships. I often wonder whether he is right. Addington! By the depths! Tides bless you. Do what you can, hero.
Finally,
I must
some
tend
action.
to my brother.
our fields and build our ships for the haughty Borealis elite to give nothing in return. Our mighty Tide Sages shall guide us all to victory with the very power of the sea itself. Together, we shall return to the tides. Together, we shall be powerful once again. First.
You were too good for this world, brother. I will make sure you receive a proper burial. I am listening.
Levels critical.
Together we can unify Kultiras. I'll scout ahead. Meet you at the shoreline.
The depths spoke of your coming. Let us see this done.
Better get Azeroth paid for this.
Those laborers, they're being held by
this together.
Tide Sage magic. We must
My
help
heart
them.
belongs to this valley.
Get in line!
House Stormsong will rule this land. You will kneel before your queen, peasant. I'll have you drawn and quartered for that. Take you, too.
I know not what darkness took your mind, sister, but it will torment our people no longer.
There's nothing a hard day's work can't fix. I've got your back if you've got mine.
Make your way to the shoreline on the other side of the yard. Find a young Proudmoore cadet, Talia. Go!
You don't have to tell me twice.
Our master beneath the tides will guide
House Stormsong will rule this land.
Did I tell you to stop? That the best you got?
I need a talk.
Scattered, boys.
You will kneel before your queen, peasant. I'll have you drawn and quartered for that. Take you, too.
Stands. Fly, you fools! Send me bones to the sea. Sea to sea, ashes to ashes, tide to tide. Culture stands. The currents will carry ye, O fallen. The bit waterlogged, but still legible. These incantations will serve us well.
You dare step out of line!
Kulturus stands.
Wonder not for whom the lighthouse shines. It shines for thee. The storm awakens in all of us.
Our master beneath the tides will guide us all to victory!
The ocean's mists hide much, but this beacon shall let us reach them. Hear the storm's song, and know peace.